Welcome back to the Journey Podcast. My name is Manzi Mbaya. You already know, and you are listening to the number one podcast in the country. Guys, I'm very excited. You don't even know how much I'm excited right now because I have a beautiful lady in the house, and she is very special because I know her since day one, and I'm so excited. Let me take some time introducing her. She is an artist, but also a multi-talented woman that I respect a lot. I've been watching her work since we are young, and I've been very curious actually to invite her on my episode because I felt like so many things to talk about, and also, just to see her journey through the Journey Podcast, and also to make you guys discover her and also know her story behind the star she became today. Let me give you time to introduce yourself to our listeners.
Thanks for welcoming me. I've been waiting for this right moment to be in the Journey podcast. And my name's Albina Sydney Kirenga. I'm 23 years old, and this year, of course. And I'm Rwandese by nationality. And I'm in an industry of entertainment, marketing, logistics, everything as you said.
You're just a multi-talented woman.
Yes, sir.
Talking about that, because me and you, we went to primary school together.
Yeah.
And when we talk about primary school, guys, you just need to know we were just little, like from
Nursery
school, right?
Yes.
And till today, we know each other. How
Yes.
cool is that?
Very amazing. It's like seeing a plant growing, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So talking about that, I mean, the memories I have, I don't have so many memories, but what I remember is that you were that girl who was always shy. I don't know if I'm wrong, but am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. I think I can remember a girl who used to not show her arms. I used to wear like long sleeves clothes.
Yeah.
I used to not show off that often. I
Yeah.
think it was from nursery like baby class, nursery 3 up to primary 3. Like I started going out from primary 4 until today.
Yeah.
Because way before I was that black small girl, really in the corridors and shy.
Talking about that, because I feel like we didn't finish school together, primary school.
Yeah.
Because there was a gap for me repeating in school. Maybe it was P4, and that was your promotion going forward and me staying there.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
And man, that story was sad, man. I'm like, because I remember I got all the max to go to P5, but my dad was like, no, was we were coming from P3 going to P4.
Yeah.
And I mean, I was in P4, and my dad was like, bro, I don't appreciate your marks. They're not enough. So you need to go back to P3. I was like, hey, Dad, I can't. Yeah. I've been admitted to go to P4, And then 1 week later, he came to school, and my mom, they picked me from P4. They take me to P3. And I felt that's how we lost
Each other, yeah.
somehow in school.
Yeah, because I think that's my breakthrough from that point.
Yeah.
From P4 up to until now. Because way before, I used to even not have good marks. Yeah, I was that bright girl, but then not good marks. I think maybe it's because of my shyness or any other thing. But yeah, from P4.
Then that's why you
got
started to be
boosted.
very social and
Social, playing person, jovial woman, like everything.
Interesting. So let's start from that. Because now you are an actress, you are a dancer, a choreographer, you do a lot of stuff,
Yeah, true.
MC. So this girl, multi-talented woman. Anyways, so from P4 you start to be very social.
Yeah.
And then where did the inspiration, because me few years later I saw you dancing in Nyamirambo Cosmos at
Cine Silva.
And that was also my breakthrough starting to dance back in 2009. So how did you find dance in your life?
I think in primary I was into the choir stuff because it was an Adventist school, you remember, SCAF. And from there I started doing, I don't know how they call it, dirigeant. dirigeants, like showing people how to sing through your moves and gestures.
Exactly.
So from there, I entered in, like, I stopped primary with good marks. Because I think my breakthrough also came from me getting good marks. Because we had a concours d'essai. In P4. And I won. I was like the 7th in my class.
Yeah.
So it was new to my parents, because way before, with my shyness, I used to be like 28th or something way before. But then after, I started growing through knowledge, and even me personally feeling myself and seeing that I can do much more. So I was now a new Albina, like a showing off Albina.
So did you have friends that would be around you that maybe you would feel connected to, like maybe doing the same things at the time?
No. I think I was so cartoonified. I used to love cartoons. So I had one colleague of mine called Samantha Agahoz. I think you remember her.
The brown one, huh?
Brown, yeah. She had a brother also, but then she went to Kenya. She left me. So I think at some point I got lost also because I was alone. My best friend wasn't there. But when she came back, I was already in P5.
Yeah.
So from then, she taught me what she learned in Kenya and how life is good to explore life. So I saw that I can no longer put my boundaries on myself.
Nice.
Yeah. So
and from there, you started to discover...
Yeah, from there, and I went to high school, and in S1 I remember that they bullied us. They told us if you don't dance, all S1 girls, because it was 5-girl school, it was only girls. So other older ones told us that if you don't dance, then you will be like our maid. You'll be doing everything for us.
Like wash the shirts, everything.
Wash, clean. I don't even cook if it's possible, you know. So me, I think inside me, I'm a proud woman. Like, I hate people putting me down, because I don't do it either. So if I don't put you down, why do you have to put me down?
And did you feel like pressure when those girls were
Yes, because I didn't want that status. I was like, way before in nursery, it happened at my primary school, because one girl bullied me and then it stopped, and I couldn't say something about it. But I had a lion in me, like there was a lion ready to go out. So the lion was like, this happened in primary, this won't happen in secondary. So I have to lead.
And what did you do?
So I went in front of everyone. I was a small child, and I started dancing Crank That, Soldier Boy.
Ooh.
And I knew moves, which is
nice.
weird.
Like,
yeah. Da-da-dee. And T-Pain also, if you remember. Baby girl, what's your name?
I'm T-Pain.
You know me.
Nice.
Yeah, so from there, I showed that I can do a lot of moves, and I'm very flexible.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, because I was really tiny. And from there, people started telling me, hey, you know how to dance. So in high school, if you know how to dance, you're a superstar already.
Exactly.
So everybody was like, there is a girl who came, she did a split, because I knew how to do a split.
And you
she
still do.
Yes. And they're like, you need to see her. So from then, I saw that I can lead using what I got.
Yeah.
It's a secret.
Nice.
They couldn't know, but then I used it. I used it as a tool of leading everyone in dancing, from 5-girl school up to a 6 in Lycée Notre-Dame du Nil.
Nice.
So from then, they knew me, because you could split yourself from the one school you had to go to another, but then the school colleagues would be telling another school that, you know, Albina, she's coming to your school, she was a superstar,
she's
blah, blah,
really
blah.
lit, like you guys will love her.
Yes, you will love her, she's good. And the good thing is that I could talk to everyone, because I knew how to be bullied is hard. So I could talk to kids from S1 up to elders from S6.
Nice.
Yeah.
I feel like also that's a unique quality. Not everyone is able to connect with kids from senior 1 or kids from senior 4, you know, because those are different ages and also classes.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
if you are able to talk to all of them, and then that makes you more social and also connected to everyone. Yeah,
definitely. And I think it's a gift from God, because even God was a humble person, but they're also proud, because you cannot I think even in the Bible, Jesus was that person you cannot tell anything you just want, or put him down like you want. He was, cannot say savage, but he was a person who fights for himself also.
Who's proud
and ongoing. So from then I saw that you have to be humble, but not being humble to a point that everybody can step on you.
Of course.
Yeah.
Not too nice. Actually, that's really a good point, because sometimes I feel like we become too nice and people take advantage of that.
Yeah,
and
sure.
especially as artists, we can be very too nice when it comes to work with people. Maybe you are working with a company, for example, a certain client, and then just because you have been reacting nice on emails or discussions, and they feel like they can maybe not pay you well, not in advance as you have talked, just because they feel like, she's cool, she's just smiley, just social, and then they feel like they can treat you, and people are not able to differentiate that. Maybe they try to compare or combine that personality of yours that is nice, that is smiley, that is welcoming, and they maybe try to fusion it with unprofessionalism,
Definitely.
Yeah.
And until now, even in our daily life, people take you for granted. So if you're not able to find yourself in it and fight for your own, then you'll be lost.
You'll be lost.
Long gone.
Especially in industry like this one we have, you have to be very, you have to be professional, but also you push it sometimes because some people are extra,
Yeah, definitely. It's like balancing. You need to have a balance. And I think that's why I started dancing, and I saw that dancing is not enough. Even in my high school at Fire Girls School.
Yeah.
So it was an English school, and I was a francophone. I used to speak French. Until now, I speak French.
We spoke French in primary school.
Yeah, definitely. And at some point, I was like, I need to also learn this English.
Yeah.
So that I can fit in all the gaps.
Yeah.
Because if you're only a dancer, a French speaker, then there's something lacking. So you need to learn everything. So that from then I started doing everything to travel.
It's fun also when you are someone open to learn many languages, because then it's a benefit. It's a benefit to know every language. Yeah.
Yeah, so from then I started going in entertainment, going in Christianity, going in, like, if you could call Albina in modeling, I'm there. Albina in dancing, I'm there. Albina, like, everywhere. So people could say it's like showing off. I want to show to people that I'm like leveled up or something. But me, I don't know if I knew it because I was young. I was a teenager.
Yeah.
But I think it's also a way of opening doors, because now I'm using it for my benefits.
Of course.
Personal benefits at my age. So I think it was good to do all of that. Because if you're able, then do it.
And also, good for you, because I feel like it was you discovering all those passion you had, and
true.
You didn't let anyone define how you should be. You just let it yourself follow your instincts and also be you.
True. And I think it's a good lesson from then, because it's a journey of it's like a journey of visiting different countries at the same time, which is totally hard to understand, but then it's true.
Yeah.
And for me, visiting all those things, until now, I'm using some of them. Some are even sleeping, but then I can wake them up because I have them in me. So I think I didn't lose anything by doing all of that, and not forgetting to study, because at the end of the day, I was in school. I wasn't in a company of entertainment or something. Yeah. So I had to go home and show my parents good marks, because that's why they are paying school fees.
Of course.
So I learned way back how to balance.
So how did your family take it when they started to see that you are interested in being an artist and a creative person at the same time?
So I think I know how they call it in French, to be an escroc. Escroc gentil. I don't know how I can say it in English, but it's like to be I cannot say a hypocrite, but then a proactive person or a straight thinker. Like you know how to take out yourself from danger. So I know how to do that. So with my parents, they're like, you are mastering in math, physics, geography. I was studying math, physics, and geography way back. So what do you want to do? I said I want to do astronomy. So I wanted to be an astronaut. Yeah. But then I think astronomy is all about things in the universe, beyond. So that beyond life, I can have it even in art. Yeah. I can do a lot of things beyond. It's not only going in a rocket and going up. So if I go up, what else will I be doing? People who are staying in my, how can I say, where I am in the world, on earth, what will they be gaining from my product? So that's why I started opening my arms to everything that is beyond. So sometimes it's so critical because people are like, how do you do everything like that?
How do you become a dancer, an MC, a presenter, an actress?
Then it's a beyond life.
Yeah. But you enjoy it.
Yes, I love it. And from there, they understood that you can be beyond in anything. So now they know I can make money through art, entertainment at large, and also marketing, and also logistics or any other lessons, mathematics, physics. So it's a way of showing your parents that you cannot be bounded in one office. You can be going in all offices.
Just be creative and go out there and explore everything, you know, because I feel like life, it's also an experiment, you know. You can't just be in a comfort zone, you know, and be like, yeah, maybe I'm doing physics in school, I'm gonna be a physician. That's good for you, you know, but if you also love to play piano, go play piano. If you want to play saxophone, play saxophone. If you want to dance. If you want to play football, do that, you know.
Yes, that's what I always say to people, that you don't have to enclose yourself because you only have one life.
YOLO. You only live once.
Yeah. So if you only
live much respect.
So if you live once, you won't come the second time. So if you don't profit in one lifetime you have, when will you do that?
Maybe the next life you come as a tree.
I know, right?
Who knows?
Or water, or I don't know.
And we drink you.
Please do so, and let me do so.
So I want to take you back again in time and talk about Summer Dance Show.
Okay.
Because I remember me and my crew used to organize this dance event called the Summer Dance Show. And I remember with your crew, what is the name again? Remind me.
Marshall Dance Crew.
Yes, Marshall Dance Crew with there was this little girl who was Solange.
Yes.
She was really good, and many guys, because I felt like you were only two girls.
We were three girls. Yes, Solange, me, and another one called Nema. She was a dance hall dancer.
Was she the one who got married last year or before?
No. Not her.
Okay, cool. Let's go. So from there, because I remember you, one of the performances you guys did, you came as a bride.
Yes. True.
So, how was the crew? Did you guys choreograph together? Were you the choreographer? Who was the choreographer? How did you guys choose the music? You know, and practice?
So, I finished high school with no crew. So, I was a dancer at school, but then I had no crew because I was a boarding school student.
Yeah.
So, every time I could go for vacation, then it's just much more of revising my lessons, dancing in my room, and then go back to school.
Yeah.
So, I always wanted to be in a crew. So, when I finished high school, because when you finish high school, you're usually an adult. You want to be there in the offices and stuff. Me, I was like, I want to be in a crew, in a dance crew.
Nice.
I never been in one. So, lucky me, there was a crew called Mash already.
Yeah.
And they came to my church, and we had a youth program for art and everything, entertainment in.
Where was the church?
Cine Silva. It was a church called Universal Church of the Kingdom of God. I think it's even where I started learning Christianity, like big time.
Nice.
And they said we need the youth to do more. It's not that you're praying that you will be boring. You can do a lot. So that crew came and they could find a place where to dance because they had no place.
Yeah.
Because I was a leader of entertainment in the youth. So we started combining our knowledge, hip-hop, Afro, everything, funk, everything. So from that point when we were performing, I think the idea was the song of Bruno Mars, I Wanna Marry You.
Yes.
So marriage includes a bride and a groom. So I had to be the bride because for me it was even much more fun because I'll be wearing a white dress for the first time. And I don't believe in the fact of saying you will only wear something because it's that day of wearing it. Maybe I won't even reach that date. Maybe I will be
Who knows?
So let me profit that time. So I was like, let me wear that dress.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then from dance, we go to acting. You being an actress. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, Albina Sydney again. Really, this is not only a pleasure but an honor because there are many artists that are female that I respect a lot in this country, you know, who are in Rwanda or outside of Rwanda. You know, we're talking about Miss Chanel, we're talking about Eliana Muhire, you know, we're talking about many actresses, and seeing Albina, the girl I went to in primary school, in a fucking movie. Let's talk about that. So how did you become an actress, by the way?
So I cannot lie that I had the dream to become an actress. Matter of fact, I didn't know that I can even do it. Maybe in high school I played one role in a theater, but then it wasn't really serious. But I knew that I can speak. Yeah. So I'm a fluent speaker, like I can speak out easily.
Yeah.
So I didn't know how to use it, if I'll be using it in acting or something else. So on WhatsApp, one friend of mine sent me a casting call, and it was that movie. And it had a name that is similar to my high school name.
Nice.
It's called Notre-Dame du Nil. Yeah. And I started in Lycée Notre-Dame de Citeaux. Right. And I remember that I used to read a book called Notre-Dame du Nil. I read it when I was in S5.
Yeah.
And that woman, Mukasonga Scholastic, she's a good writer all over the world. Yeah. She came in Rwanda, and when she was showing the script and everything, she came to our school.
Because she was planning to do a movie.
Yes. No. She wasn't planning at all. She was just there to launch her book in Rwanda, in her country, because she lives in France. And when she came to visit our school, and she said she started there. So it was like a fiction, wow. Like joints,
Actually, that's a connection.
She started there, and the book is the same story, but then a little bit fictionalized because of writing as an art.
Yeah.
And then we went to École Belge, and she told us about the book. I was interested, but then it finished because the guy who came to bring the movie came after like 3 years, because the movie, the casting call was in 2018.
Wow.
2018, yeah. So it means like I finished my high school in 2013. It means like 5 years later or 4 years, yeah. So it's not that I was remembering how or something.
So how did you know about the auditions, and how did you attend the auditions?
First of all, I was attracted by the name, by the person, and by the history that I read that book. I know that book. And then also that it's in French. I always love things that are different.
Yeah.
So if they bring water and they bring fire, I think I'll be going in fire. Because it's unusual to go in fire. Usually people tend to take water, like, I don't know. So I was like,
so you love to challenge yourself and
very much
go for new experiences.
New things people cannot dare, me, I'm there.
Big up to yourself.
Yeah, thank you. So that's how I went to the casting. It was happening in Mashirika, Rwanda, and it was in French. So few people can go for French castings. So me, I was like, I don't really remember French because of speaking English and the system changing. Yeah. But then I will try. Why not? I talked to my grandma. She's also a really good French speaker. And I went for the movie casting call. It was a camera there. You speak, you introduce yourself, you say why you love acting, which was weird because it was my first time. Yeah. I didn't know if I even love acting,
Yeah.
But then I knew I love speaking.
Nice.
And speaking to a lot of people.
Nice.
So they sent videos to friends. We were 100 ladies. Yeah.
Whoa.
In Rwanda. So 100, they picked 50 from friends. And before the guy could come, the director of the movie, he's called Atik Raimi.
Atik, yeah.
Yes. Before him coming in Rwanda, he picked 27. So it was like a cut-off casting.
Wow.
Yeah. And he
Very
could
tight.
and he could be really attracted by not the physical appearance, but the face, the facial expression.
Yeah.
Because European movies, they talk much more without even talking. They look at you and they speak to you. It's really artistic. So that's why I think maybe my face attracted him or something. Then he was like, I want that woman. So we went to Mashirika. We studied how to act for almost 2 months and a half.
Yeah. And who was leading the workshops of acting?
Hope Azelda, Simon.
So she was working on the movie also?
She was also there, but as a representative in Rwanda, because she was the one. So you see these international movies, a producer bring a movie and then he brings it to a certain country, and people from that country can receive the movie and search for people. Nice. So Hope was among people searching for the girls, for places to film.
Which means that she was the one to get that gig.
Yes. Mashirika Rwanda was the one, yeah. And from there we started learning how to play, being actresses, international actresses, because it's even different.
Yeah.
And from there, we were also being casted, which I didn't know.
Yeah.
So you could be thinking that you won, that you're now an actress, that
but at the same time,
they are casting you. They're like
being recorded without you knowing.
Yes, even the discipline, even you being there.
Yeah.
So I brought my same game that I use everywhere, like being in everything.
Yeah.
They call those who can speak about, I don't know, politics, I'm there. Those who can speak what, I'm there. So the guy was like, this girl is sharp, you know. So now it was a problem to find who will play this role and who will play this role. Because there were many critical roles, because it's a historical movie.
Yeah.
And it talks about our country and political, in a political way. So it's really hard to just pick a person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I can imagine that was a very hard decision to take.
Yeah, sure.
There are maybe, I'm sure there were so many girls that were very talented also.
Very talented, and it was really hard to just pick anybody because of the families. So they'd be like, you will be a killer in a movie. Okay, how about your family? And a killer in which way? So it brings the ethnic side that we always want to put down, you know. So we had to go in a lot of field works. We went to the memorial site. We went to Assumpta, I think you know the place, Idiba Center.
Town, huh?
Yes, Idiba Center, to learn about the history of Rwanda and to understand what we are going to play, because it wasn't a joke. It's not a film that you can just say.
Of course.
So the journey started from there, and
here you are, an actress, and your movie was premiered in Canada, right?
Canada, and till now it's getting a lot of prizes from Egypt, from South Africa. German, I think it's 2 awards now. So the movie is still popping out even if there is corona.
Amazing. And which city did you guys go to premiere the movie?
It was in Toronto. It was in Toronto International Film Festival.
Amazing.
So the Toronto bought it. So they wanted the film to be in the festival, but also for it to be premiered, because it wasn't premiered.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Because I'm sure there are many girls out there who want to know how was that experience. Because I'm sure there are also so many Rwandese women who wants to be international actress, you know. And I don't know how it feels just to fly going in a premiere of your movie as a main actress in a movie. Can you imagine that? I don't even know how it feels. How did it feel?
First of all, I thought it was a dream.
Yeah.
Because they sent you an email and you're like, is it true? Are they really sending an email? Will I go abroad? You know? And personally, it's not a lie. It was my first time to go in an aeroplane. So I was, first of all, freaked out.
Yeah.
Maybe I will be lost. And it was also a challenging thing because we were going to travel alone. So I would be on my own traveling in an aeroplane. I don't even know where to click, where to, you know.
It was your first time in
First time in an aeroplane.
Oh,
so it was
nice.
Really hard.
How was the experience when the plane is going up?
That didn't freak me out, but what freaked me out is
fun,
to learn.
Right?
Very fun,
I like
and
it also.
I didn't feel anything, but then how to read. You need to read. If you don't know how to read, you will go in a toilet while the chairs are behind.
Yeah. So was it a long flight or?
A very long flight, almost 24 hours, 24, but very many. Because we went from here, Rwanda, to Entebbe, Uganda. Yep. From Entebbe to I don't know which place.
Was it Amsterdam or Addis Ababa?
Amsterdam, and from Amsterdam to Canada. And it was also possible that I could take a plane from the airport of Toronto. Toronto, because it's another city, like a place where we could go. It was a bit far. So you can imagine.
Then you guys land in Canada.
Sure.
How many were you?
4.
4.
Yes, 4. 2 Burundians, 2 Rwandans.
Nice. And you guys are there. How was the welcoming? How did you guys feel? Just the experience, everything. Yeah.
So from Toronto, we had a delegation from the Embassy of Toronto, the Embassy of Canada in Rwanda. No, the Embassy of Rwanda in Canada. So 2 women came to pick us. Yeah. And from Toronto airport, it was now Superstar Live.
Oh my God.
going in some Chevrolet cars,
nice,
having a bodyguard opening for you, taking your suitcases, wearing glasses. Hello, my name is Albina. Okay, this is your seat. You have your names on the chair where you'll be sitting in the car.
Ooh,
so
amazing.
bougie, like very bougie, like.
Wow.
I swear when I saw the car, like, is this happening? I thought it was maybe cars that pick people from the airport, but I could see people taking simple cars.
Yeah.
So I was waiting for where we will go for the hotel.
That is amazing.
And the hotel, I think it's 8. I don't know if we have 8 stars, but then it was like 8 stars.
So that was a warm welcoming that you guys got.
Very much.
Yeah.
The best that you can get. And from the hotel, they knew our suits, where we will be staying, who we are, and people coming to interrogate us. You're coming from Rwanda, okay, we know you, like, you know.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing to do your craft and then suddenly you audition for the movie, you get selected. I mean, we didn't talk about the process of shooting the movie. I can imagine it's also overwhelming because you are acting. It's a certain big of time also. It's a movie, you know?
Yeah, true. It was really challenging. I even used to vomit. Like, I can remember I was really skinny. We could really eat very well.
Yeah.
But then the pressure to do the best, because I wanted to give my best. I was like, this is an international movie. I will not joke with it.
Yeah.
And this is a one-time chance.
Of course.
Nobody just gets it easily. I was starting. It was my first movie.
And that was your shot.
Yes. So I was like, I have to do the best. This will stay in my calendar forever.
Exactly.
So I used to vomit every 1 a.m. in the night. Every 1 a.m. I don't know why. I even thought I was poisoned.
Because did you guys spend, like, you would maybe spend the whole day shooting?
No, not the whole day. We had scripts, and sometimes my script could be that we go for shooting the movie like 3 a.m. in the morning when everybody's sleeping because of the light, because of course, everything. And at some point, it was different schedules.
Yeah.
But then what was really hard is for you to, if they say action, will you be really in action? So, and will you not jeopardize the trust the producer gave you?
Yeah.
And he doesn't even know you. He's from France.
Yeah.
So you need to give the best for your country, for your own, for the producer, and for the whole world.
Yeah. Exactly. Because right there in that moment, it is not only you. You are representing your people.
True.
You are writing history, my dear. Because right now, even if you're gone, Albina Sydney, she is an actress. She played
in a certain way, that
movie, you know. And
true.
It's gonna be always there.
True.
Can you imagine that?
Can imagine.
Big up to you.
Salute.
Much respect.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I mean, that's amazing. You know,
sure.
Growing up in Nyamirambo, you know, seeing you. We went to the same school, and you are in an airplane going to International Film Festival in Canada.
Yeah.
Premiering your movie.
True. I can tell you, I felt for some 2 days how to be a superstar all over the world. I really felt it because you are seeing what you see on ETV.
Yeah.
You are seeing what you see on MTV. What you never even heard in your life. How people style you, like 2 people are styling your hair. 2 people or 3. People asking you if you can easily breathe. Wow. That is something weird. Imagine I'm asking you, "Bye, are you really breathing? Are you okay? Do you want water?
No, I'm not okay. Please bring
me
wine.
a perfume."
Yeah.
I swear. I didn't really use it for my advantage.
Call my manager.
Yes. Please. My God. It was amazing. And we went to those ball. You know ball?
No.
Ball.
Ball.
I don't know how I can call them. Bal. In
bal
French.
masqué?
Bal masqué, like that kind. So bougie, very bougie. So you have your stylists and they have to bring like 10 clothes for you to pick up one.
Whoa.
You don't even know which one
and
you pick.
And those are big also fashion
brand. And they bring you in a place which I didn't know. If I knew, I could really pick a lot. Yeah. They brought us to Getty Images. I think you know him on Google.
The studio is big up.
Getty Images, Elle Magazine.
You know.
Elle Magazine, if you know, you know. And all those big names, you know. And those people, it was also surprising because I was really representing.
Yeah.
They were like, Rwanda, what is that place? What is that? They're
Really?
like, am I going to film a person from Rwanda? I really have to take this shot.
Wow.
It's like they're finding new species.
Of course, because it's that news is selling. You know, it's not every day they see young females from Rwanda and Burundi coming to Canada in an international.
Black, because you cannot see black people. I swear I only
Black
saw...
Africans?
Black Africans, they're not there. Even Black American, I didn't see any. Only the Chadwick, he came there.
Yeah.
The one who died. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
And some few actresses known, but from America, not in Africa. So we were the only Africans to be there.
Wow.
And also what was really critical, our movie wasn't really known because it was the premiere.
Yeah.
So you imagine, you see how a car stops and you have to go on the red carpet. People are two sides with telephones.
Of course.
It's like paparazzi and stuff.
Whoa.
So me, I was really ashamed because I thought if I go out of the car, no one will take a picture because they don't know me. They're like, who is this? But you know what? We were wearing Tanga design. Do you know Tanga design?
You guys were,
Yeah, so Tanga design dressed us like brides.
I saw.
All white. So when we went out, people were not only attracted by knowing what is that movie, but also what is that brand they are wearing.
Wow.
What is that? It's majestic.
Because I saw they were like long dresses. It was
long
really
dresses.
nice.
Because people, when they saw the car, because there is an announcer, there's a person saying, these are the actors from this movie. Be ready. They're coming. Bodyguards. Blah, blah, blah. They open up. So when we went out, I was like, man, I'm not a superstar here. We are not in Rwanda and Kigali.
You went for it.
Yes, we went for it. We entered, and from there you even greet. You act like an actress. You're like, hi. So people are like, what's that brand? Can I touch you? You're like, don't touch me. Bodyguards are like, stop.
And then you pose for the pictures.
You pose, selfies.
Oh my God.
So from then I saw that anything is possible.
Yeah. Talking about everything is possible. I feel like your point of saying everything is possible, what would you tell any Rwandan actress out there in Kigali or out of Kigali, just in Rwanda or in Rwandan diaspora, having a dream of being an actress?
I think, I cannot say dream big, do big. Because
big.
you can dream in your bed, you can sit and dream about something, but if you don't do it, nobody gives F.
So you mean people should go
for what they are thinking of. If you think it's legal, first of all, because I hate prison.
Yeah.
So if you think it's legal, or if you think you can do it and make it legal, then do it. Why not?
Yeah.
So for me, that's the main point until now.
So that little Albina Sydney from primary, who always, from P4, who had that confidence of feeling like, let me just go for it, who was watching cartoons, went for it, and now she's an actress. She became a
true. I think I always dared everything until now. Even I went for a beauty pageant, I think you know it, for Miss and Mr. Elegance Rwanda.
Yes.
And all of that is, so if you think about it, you're like, she's stupid. How can you go in that if you see yourself? Because if you think about a beauty pageant, usually you have to be a tall woman, very beautiful, very intelligent and stuff. But I think if you cannot see your inner beauty, who will see the outer beauty? That's my question.
Good point.
So I went also for a beauty pageant because I was like, everybody sees me like a short black woman, but I can be a lot if I really show it. So I went for it. The casting wasn't easy because they're like, you're not tall. They could tell it to me, you won't win. I was like, let me go. If the judge talks to me and say, you're not tall, I already know that I'm not tall. But what I'm bringing on the plate will never see it again. If he says no to me.
Nice.
So I think it's much more of you daring, knowing that maybe you can step in water or fire, but say at least I stepped in. I didn't stay in my, how do you say, comfort zone? Yeah.
So the thing is just to try. Just try. At least
be sure that you're trying.
It doesn't work, but you tried.
Yes.
Nice. And now we've been talking about your achievements, your experience as an actress, as a dancer. Now I want to talk about your struggles. Did you meet any of struggles in your career till today?
Yes, I found a lot of struggles. I met them a lot till now. I think it's much more of me neglecting them. Because if you think about troubles and struggles and rumors and all the negative vibes, you will really stay at home. You won't even take a shower.
Yeah.
Because first of all, the first negativity is for you to wake up and feel lame. You feel like, I'm tired, I'm lazy. That's a negative vibe.
Yeah.
But if you fight, if you're like, I'm me, I'm a good person.
Because you feel like you are insecure.
Yes, insecure, and people are there tending to tell you you're stupid or you're
not good
enough.
enough.
You're not worth it. Everybody's doing what you're doing. You won't reach far if you're still doing the same thing. A lot of negativity.
Yeah.
But I think I gained, there was a time when we visited the hospital at CHUK, and when I was passing around patients, I saw one guy. He called me. I was like, sister, come here. It's like, hello. And he was in those, I don't know, sondes. Tu vois? Les trucs là qu'on met sur quand tu es malade. Like those...
Yes, of course.
You cannot breathe or you cannot go to the toilet. Yeah, sonde. They call it sonde. Yeah. And he was like, how are you? How old are you? We were the same age. I think I was, that time I was 17 or 18. And then he told me, you know what I miss? Just like that. I said, what? I miss going on the street in front of CHUK and just watch the vehicles pass. So it means he has stayed there for many years or many months, sleeping in one position. And all he misses is just to step out on the street, stand and watch cars moving.
And how did you feel?
I cried. I went out and I cried because I cannot cry in front of him. But I was like, so there are some people willing to even do a simple thing. Just standing on the street, which I even hate sometimes because of the noise and stuff. So it means that person, if he can get a chance to even walk, he can do a lot. So from that moment, I told myself I will die doing everything, not only for the patients who are in hospitals, not only for people who died, but for everybody who is not able to do it. I will do it. I will speak, I will sing, I will dance.
But you do it also for yourself.
Yes.
For your mental health, for your health.
Yes. And I think it's not what you gain, but what you produce, because that will be like a cortege, like will follow you up until you go to the grave.
Exactly.
Your deeds.
Because right now, let's talk about Albina Sydney. At maybe right now you just find out that you have cancer, for example, and you have been working maybe in an office, doing this administrational work, and you have that dream of being an actress, of being a dancer, of being a creative person, and you've been skipping that. How I feel like that would hit really bad.
Because you'll be like, I lost my time.
I could have done much more.
Definitely. And even God says it. God will bless the work of your hands. Work is full of stuffs, a lot of stuffs. So I think it's much more for you to be productive, helpful, making yourself as an idol for others. People can read or learn from you. And then finish up your lifetime on earth and die in peace. Yeah. So
talking about Notre-Dame du Nil, the premiere was in 2019.
1919, yeah.
So it was last year.
Yes.
So which means last year was very, very a good year for you.
Big time.
Let's talk about 2020 now.
2020, the famous year.
Yeah. How did Miss Rona hit you?
Miss Rona.
Miss Corona.
Miss Rona. Miss Corona or coronavirus found me very active. Very active. At home, I couldn't even sleep. I was doing a lot. Videos, interviews on
Because I
YouTube.
saw you were being also hosted on the national TV dancing.
Yes, I think I was...
In the quarantine.
People thought I was even going crazy. Even my family, they're like, what's happening? You're in everywhere. You're on YouTube. You're on Instagram, on Facebook. Albina, everywhere. I was like, this is my time. Corona is hitting. Let me hit too.
So what was your experience in Corona? Was it more depressing? Actually, was it a nice time for you to do a lot of stuff, or to discover, to learn, or to unlearn? I don't know. How was it?
I wasn't thinking about anything, I can say. Because I wasn't that woman who thinks, can I do this? Oh, I'm scared I cannot. Can I not do this? I'm scared, and I wasn't really thinking at all. I was just doing. I was a doing person, I can say, until now. And at some point it felt good because I am me, and if you're not really thinking about yourself before doing something, you literally be you.
Yeah.
That's the you. So in this 2020, that's me. Yeah. This is the real Albina.
That people are seeing on Instagram.
Yes, if they see me changing, I think I'll be gaining another Albina. But this is Albina.
The one we see on social media right now, that's the real Albina.
That's me, because I put it without, like, I don't think...
You're just being you.
Yeah, I don't think the rumors, no, I just do.
Nice. Let's talk about how was with the financial part. Did you feel like maybe... when it comes to some of your creative work, did the financial part have some problem or some changes?
I think I was much more producing than gaining, which is everywhere. Yeah. But at least I was doing more. Yeah. Now I can say that this year I did a lot. Yeah. I did a lot for my personal life. I did a lot for my family, for my friends until now. And I also saw how you can really be humble. No jokes in this world. I saw how bad people can be. Like, now I know my circle. Like, now I can say this person is my friend, this person isn't, and won't be. Yeah. So I think it's a learning, So
it was a nice process for you to take some time to...
I think all those things. I think if I couldn't come out and become really myself, I couldn't see that. Because if you test people and show them the real you, people react in a different way. They're like, we love her, we hate her, we love her for this. She has this, she has money, she has talents or not. So now I can really see who are people willing to go with me in the journey. Yeah. And I also learned that whatever money you can have, life doesn't care. Yeah. So life can strike you, however, it can whip you. It can whip your ass the way it wants. Yeah. So, like, people who had millions, I even had that time millions. I think I had like 3 millions on my account. Yeah. It was nothing at all. I was at home sitting, I couldn't even go pick a bike.
And spend it.
Yes. So, you having money or not having money, nothing. But you producing, you doing something, I don't know, videos, speaking to people. That's your...
And I feel like also as an artist, also that's a really good space of creating when you feel like, okay, maybe not so much is happening. I'm not traveling so much, because you were coming from Burundi also.
Yeah, Congo. Burundi to Congo, Congo to Rwanda.
Because it was an East African tour. You guys were performing with Ada and...
Oben. Yeah, a lot of artists from Congo.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And from there, you come back and... the quarantine comes in and the corona pandemic becomes a big thing.
True.
And I feel like that's also a really good thing for you, that you didn't give up, but you also took your time to produce more and to learn more and do many stuff at the same time,
True.
And how do you feel when you look back right now? Did you feel like you did enough?
In this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, at some point I can go somewhere and sit and relax and be like, Albina, you did a lot.
Nice.
Because I reached people that I couldn't even reach. That's the main point. Because I'm living on earth with people, not with robots. So if I do a lot for them...
Some robots.
Yeah, some robots, but I don't have any.
Yeah.
So people that I reached out to are seeing some changes. Some are even changing because of me. So I think I really produced something good for my lifetime.
Nice.
Yeah, even if I can stop it, there will be some, how can I say, some history to sustain me,
Amazing. I'm very, very grateful that we had this time and talk about your journey. And it's still a journey. You're still here.
Very much.
You're still entertaining us. You're still inspiring me, inspiring everyone who is watching us and also listening to the Journey podcast. I mean, guys, you already know I can't disappoint you, right? I'm sure you guys are sitting on your couch enjoying the episode, because this girl, she's an inspiring woman. And really, that's what we need to see in our industry. We need to see more women, more girls coming out, doing their craft, doing their art, and I'm sure you're inspiring a lot of girls out there.
True. In presentation.
Presenting, exactly.
Yeah, presentation, and people are learning that you can speak, even if you cannot speak good languages as you want, or in a fluent way, but you are there speaking, hosting, doing a lot,
Yeah,
it's possible.
Exactly, and amazing. Do you feel like we forgot to talk about anything?
I think people can really comment, ask more, maybe,
right?
And then we can come back for the Journey podcast.
Exactly.
Why not?
This is home. You're always welcome, and we don't have so much time to. There are so many things to talk about. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Really, thank you so much, and also thank you for people listening to the Journey podcast. I'm always grateful to be able to host this podcast because it is a community we are building. We are writing our own history, and also we are a new generation. We are doing what we didn't have a privilege to have, because we didn't have those people doing podcasts or TV shows talking about their journey, and here we are talking about our journey. And I feel like it is also a good thing for upcoming artists, and also the young people out there, who are maybe shy or who are not confident to come out to be artists, young girls who are there doubting about themselves, Guys, much love and thank you so much. And make sure you can tune in on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Radio Public, and Pocket Cast, and Breaker. And also, you can find our episode on YouTube. And make sure you subscribe. Much love. Big up to yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, Albina Sydney, much respect.
Ultimate respect.
This was dope.